Based on confirmed reports from June 3rd and 4th, 2025, Ukraine's security service SBU carried out a covert underwater bombing of the Kerch Bridge. The operation likely used a combination of underwater drones, possibly models like the Marichka carrying large amounts of explosives to support Ukrainian combat divers in placing the charges. To prepare for the mission, Ukrainian forces used satellite imagery and underwater sonar mapping. It's also likely that small drones or covert dive teams were sent in earlier to gather detailed data on the bridge's underwater structure. This is how the bombs could have been planted. Under the cover of night, the divers made their approach using closed-circuit rebreathers, which allowed them to move silently, with minimal acoustic or visual detection. They navigated with precision using sonar pingers and underwater GPS or inertial navigation systems, guiding them directly to the structural base of the bridge. Once the necessary intelligence had been gathered, the team likely deployed Marichka-class underwater drones to help transport the explosives, an enormous payload of nearly 1,000 kilograms or roughly 1 ton. The explosives were likely a mix of shaped charges or limpet mine-style devices engineered for maximum impact against submerged structural supports. To give you an idea, the Ford Fiesta weighs about 1 ton, which is 1,000 kilograms. Now imagine the scale of this operation. Ukrainian forces had to transport nearly a ton of explosives, roughly the size and weight of that car. Think about how many trips they had to make back and forth from Ukrainian territory just to deliver and carefully place that much explosive material beneath the bridge. When the divers reached their designated targets, they began attaching the explosive devices directly to the bridge's support piers. These charges were probably magnetized or outfitted with specialized clamps to remain secure even in strong underwater currents. To ensure they remain undetected, the devices were carefully placed below the silt line or within recessed structural joints, areas difficult to inspect with standard drones or surveillance equipment. To prevent tampering and guarantee mission success, the charges were equipped with anti-handling mechanisms and could be triggered remotely or via timed detonation. After the installation was complete, the divers quietly withdrew along their original route. It's also possible they had alternate extraction plans, such as surfacing at a remote location or being retrieved by a submersible. Then, at precisely 4:44 a.m. local time on June 3, 2025, the explosives were detonated. The resulting blast caused significant structural damage to one of the bridge's spans, disrupting traffic and cutting off a key logistical route, a major blow to Russian military operations in occupied Crimea.